Guys, today I'm going to be showing you my at-home trimming routine. So my last trim was back in March and now it's July. So yeah, so my hair is freshly washed. So the first thing I'm going to do is just section up my hair. And I usually clip up my bangs, two sides, and I section off half of the back. And now I'm going to just take out a medium-sized section in the back row, and this is because I want to use small sections. Basically the smaller the better, and the smaller the more accurate. So you want to get your hair really wet and moist, so you want to actually drench your hair with warm water. You can use a spray bottle and then smooth in that warm water. I'm low porosity, so that's what I have to do. And now I'm using a whipped hair butter. This is one of my favorites. It's from JearBear hair butter on Instagram. Well, she has an online shop, but she also has an Instagram, so check her out if you would like. And it's also black owned. So I'm going to use a Felicia Leatherwood Detangler brush to just detangle that section. And then I'm actually going to show you two ways to trim your hair. The first way is to twist it all the way down first after you put on your hair butter, and then you want to get out your hair shears. And these shears should be really sharp, and they should be actual hair shears. So I was gonna cut my hair in the twist, but I decided not to. I needed to smooth it against my palm and then trim it where I saw the hair getting thin. Not thin, but like raggedy and uneven. So here is a second section that I'm working on, and here you can see the raggedy ends and how the curls are not coherent with the curls up above. Basically the hair strand gets really strangly frayed, and it just looks thin, and it looks like it has too much space. So you just want to trim that off, and trim it off right before it starts. You don't want to leave any of those bad ends, because those bad ends will continue to split up the hair shaft. So you want to do that. So basically I just trim that, and then I just even it out a little bit more, and then twist it down this section. So that's actually the method I'm going to use. I'm going to just smooth on my hair, butter and water, detangle my hair with a Felicia Leatherwood brush, and then smooth the ends along my hand so that I can see the frayed ends, and I can see the ends that need to be trimmed off. So I'm going to just smooth it on my palm again, and then I'm going to trim it. And here is a better way to see the trimming, I guess, is to hold it down like long ways after you smooth it on your palm and found the place where you want to cut. So then you want to twist it up and then move on to the next section. So here is a very dry section, and here I'll show you that the water and the hair butter just bring it back to life. As I'm smoothing on the hair butter, I'm also smoothing it onto my roots. You want to smooth this onto your roots so that your roots are moisturized, your scalp, and you want that to be moisturized and not dry at all. So you want to continue to spread on your hair butter all throughout your hair, and then you want to work your way up the shaft as you detangle. And then after you detangle all of your hair, then you want to smooth this onto your hand, smooth the ends onto your hand to see what you're working with. So here you can see it's frayed down there. So I actually decided to split that section in half and attack it in smaller sections. Again, the smaller the better for trimming your hair, and it's actually more accurate if you do it this way than if you do it in a large section. So this is the other half of that twist. I'm going to just trim that piece off and then twist it all up, and then move on to the next section. So my hair was really moisturized and shiny. I love hair butter. Hair butter is one of the best moisturizers, I think, for type 4 thick natural hair. So here you can see it was really bad, so I decided to trim it right above where it got bad, and then took it all away. And yeah, I really don't have anything against trimming my hair or cutting my hair because it just grows back. I really want my hair to be healthy and moisturized. Having dry ends do not help my hair stay moisturized. They actually dry out my hair, and they actually hold my hair down as far as length retention. So this is why I trim my natural hair. Some factors that make me think that I need to trim my hair are basically, the first factor is that I actually do this on a quarterly basis, which is every 3 months. So every 3 months I decided to trim my hair, and that's basically when my hair starts acting up, which is the second factor. So my ends are sometimes hard to detangle through, like this section here. So that's when I know that I need a trim, when my ends are hard to detangle. Another factor is when my hair just won't hold moisture, and another factor is when my hair, when I do my natural hair, it doesn't turn out right. Like my ends don't look right whenever I do a twist out or braid out. And also, if the ends don't coil whenever I coil them around my finger, that's also another indicator that my ends need to be trimmed. So you just want to watch your hair. You want to get to know your hair so you can get to know when you need to trim your natural hair. Otherwise, you'll just be disconnected from it. You won't know when to trim your hair. So yeah, I actually like doing this. I couldn't wait to do this. It feels very freeing afterwards. Like I've finally done something and helped my hair out. Yeah, so also let me talk about hair butter. So hair butter is a great moisturizer because it is basically butter based. It's shea butter based, and most of the time the hair butter is made of mostly shea butter and then other oils, like other moisturizing oils. And hair butter is just really great. It keeps your hair moisturized for at least 5 days, 5 to 7 days, which is what a leave-in conditioner does not do. Not a lot of leave-in conditioners on the market do that, but hair butter is definitely different. It's thick and it keeps the hair moisturized and shiny throughout the week. So if you want to try out, you want to switch over to hair butter as your main moisturizer, definitely try it out. All you have to do is apply it to your hair like I'm doing here on wash day, and then go about your week and your hair will stay nice and moisturized. I think that is the best way to moisturize type 4 hair, and I'll always keep preaching it because it's so true, and I just wish everybody would just try it out because they would love it. Just warm water and hair butter. So here up top, woo, it was really bad up here. This section up here is really actually rough for me. Like it's really a different texture up top, but it also behaves differently. Like it's super dried out. So that section I always give a lot of extra attention and love to. I try not to manipulate this top part as much because of how damaged, not even damaged, but how weak it is, I guess. And also whenever I do protein treatments, I also give this section a good, protein treatment, whatever, more attention than the other sections of my hair. So yeah, so now I'm finally done. So now I'm going to give you guys some of my final thoughts. So my ends are freshly trimmed and I'm happy now. So my next trim is going to be October, I think. October. Right now it's July, so the next one is going to be October. So I can just take these out and have a twist out. Maybe I'll do that and then show you guys the twist out. Afterwards, I let my hair air dry for a little bit. Then I put on my silk scarf and went to bed. This is all of the hair that I trimmed off. It's all bad, bad, bad. And now I took out my twist like 5 days later, and this is how it's looking like the day after I took the twist out. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I'm so glad that I got to trim my hair, and I hope you guys can try it too. Thumbs up this video if it was helpful, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.